Okay, for this particular question, we're looking at percentiles. Let me pull it up. Let's see. So our quartile, the first quartile, second quartile, and the third quartile. So the formula, I'm going to go ahead and write it down, is the index point is P over 100 times N. So if you look at your formula real quick, if you view an example, you can see that if for I, okay, I is what place it is in the list. So like the 4th position, the 5th position, once you put the numbers in order. So when you plug in your value, if you get a whole number for I, you're going to take that position plus I plus 1, that number, and you're going to get an average of the two numbers. Now, if for some reason for your index you get a decimal, you're just going to round up and it's going to be that place in the position that it's in. I know that probably sounds confusing, so let's actually look at it. So first thing I would do, you can order these from smallest to greatest, which is fine, but I'm going to use Excel to order these. So I opened in Excel and then I go to, I highlight this and I click on sort, and I sort from smallest to greatest. So now they're in order. Now if you want to use the formula, for the first one we would do the 25th percentile, and we have, I believe, 20 values here. Yes, our sample size N is 20. So if you multiply here, you're going to get an index point of 5. Remember, if your index point is 5, you're going to find the number that is at the 5th position and at the 6th position, and you're going to get an average. So you may not have done that on the first one and got it right, and that's because the number that's at the 5th position and the number at the 6th position is the same. So if you were to average those, you would still get 23. Now if you want to do the 50th percentile, you're going to get 0.5 times 20. This time you're going to do you get a whole number, 10. So you're going to do the 10th position, and 10 plus 1 would be the 11th position. So go to your 10th position and you see you have 37, and the 11th position is 45. So if you do the average at the 10th, we said was 37 and this was 45. So if you average those, you will get, I believe, 41. Now for the 75th percentile, if you do that, you're going to get the 15th. So this is a whole number. Remember, if it's a whole number, we're going to do I and I plus 1. So the 15th and 16th position. So the 15th position is 81. And the 16th position is 84. So we're going to average 81 plus 84. And that would be 165. That would be 82.5 for that one. Okay, so that will explain what you do if the index ends up being a whole number. So you go to that position and the position after that, and you find those two values and get the average. Now, let's just say for some reason your index, let me go back, your index when you calculate it ends up being 4.5. Well, if your index is 4.5, you're going to round up to the 5th position and you don't get an average. But in this particular problem, since you ended up getting a whole number, you have to look at that index and the index after that, take those two numbers and find the average.